So, thinking about doing the purchase on this one. Just got it on loan from the car yard at the moment. But yeah, she's a Patrol tray top. She's got the 4.2 turbo diesel. Now, these things hold their value quite well. So it's a bit older than the Challenger, but it's going to hold its value a lot more than the Challenger, and it's a ute, so I'm going to use it. It's a bit rough around the edges, but that's okay. That suits me because I'm a bit rough around the edges too. You know, I don't have to worry about it getting all dinged up and scratched and dirty and dusty, because I'm dinged up and dirty and dusty and scratched. But the interior is pretty tidy for its age, and I'll pop the hood in a second. But so this might be good for my channel as well, because I'm going to maybe use it as an off-road vehicle as well. We'll go do some four-wheel driving, and I'll do a few upgrades to get this thing moving along. It doesn't go too bad as it is, but it's stock standard. So yeah, it's a stock as a rock 4.2 turbo diesel, no intercooler or anything. So yeah, upgrades on the cards would be intercooler, bigger turbo, and it's already got an exhaust. So with those three upgrades and a tune, I've heard these things can put out up to 700 Newton meters of torque. That's quite a bit. I think that would make this thing move. Yeah, it's got a few extras like light bar and tray lights. Now in there, that latch is sticky at the moment, needs some WD-40, that's why it's taped, so it doesn't swing open, but that's nothing. There's a dual batteries, so it's got an extra battery in there. And as I said, it's got the bigger exhaust, which goes all the way through to the turbo. So dump pipe back, toolbox on the back, which I might get rid of. Might make it so it's easy to remove. But yeah, I think I'll be happy with that. Kind of like it. Wheels have to be black for sure. But yeah, she's got a lift, I think. Oh, I can't see that. But yeah, she's got some good suspension under there. So fun times ahead with this one, I reckon. It's not just going to be a boring four-wheel Challenger wagon. This is going to be a fun unit. So anyway, guys, welcome to Handbuilt. Yeah, it's Monday, day after Sunday. Ella, this is my girl Ella. She's only just been allowed to come in the shed because of she hasn't had access. Ella, there she is. But yeah, she's only still a pup. She's just come on heat for the first time, so she's a little bit silly at the moment. So I'm going to spend some more time with her out in the shed here, so you might see her a bit more. She's a silly teenager at the moment. But don't drink. She just licked the oil. Been running out of ideas for the channel. It's been getting a bit boring even for me, so decided it's time to go racing. Unfortunately, I decided that at the end of the season, so I'm not even sure I'm going to get one in before the end of the season, because just applied for club membership and I have to wait a week or two for that to clear before I can apply for my CAMS license, which takes about 3 weeks. I think there is one more event at Colleen Grove where I wanted to go race, but I'm not sure if I'm going to make it in time. But next year, I'll go racing. I was thinking, what am I going to race? Well, I'll take the 260Z out for a race. That's a given, because I just have to. But I was going to look around for an old Beta, something I don't really care about. Don't know whatever it could be. Then I thought, I was going to restore the 620 to complete showroom condition, which sort of I've always wanted to do, but at the same time kind of renders the car useless, because you're not going to be able to drive it anywhere without being worried whether it's going to be scratched or whatever. So I want to go the complete opposite way and turn it into a rat racer, and that's what I'm going to race. It's not going to be road legal by the time I've done with it. So yeah, the 620 which I was going to do a while ago, that's going to be my race car. So yeah, not sure if I'll get out anytime soon, but at least I'll be able to start building it into a race car. But that's not going to start for another month or two yet either. So if you want to see what's going to happen with my racing in the new season, you best hit subscribe, so you'll get a notification when all of that happens. But for now, I'm going to start finishing putting my 260Z motor back together. So yeah, let's go, guys. So I've got that many in so far. Night's not over yet. I'll get them all in by the end of the night. But just want to stop and let you know, this is brand new, but I just put some WD-40 on it. And I don't know if anyone who's watched the last video of me putting valves in, I was not using the lever because it was virtually impossible to pull the valve springs down with the lever. I was winding it in with this. I even had people commenting on it. Was scratching my head on why I couldn't do it. I just put a bit of WD-40 on it, and now they just pull down like nothing, like butter. I didn't think it would make that much difference, but it did. That's crazy. Yeah. So I've got them all in. Just show you the difference here. These are the modified ones for when you have a higher lift cam. Now this is the standard one. You can see the difference in height there. Yeah, that's the difference. Now I've got to take them all out again because I didn't realize I had this box full of all of these washers that are supposed to be sitting under the valve springs. So it's night 2. Ella's been banned from the shed because she's been finding all my old masking tape that's stuck to the ground and eating it. It's not such a good idea. I don't think that's good for her insides. So yeah, she's banned from the shed until probably after the weekend, when I've had time to do a really good thorough clean of my shed floor, because I can't have massive vet bills. No, that's not good. Anyway, I managed to get the valves back in again with the washers underneath this time. And I got it done in about half the time as I got it done last night. So I can carry on a little bit further. So wow. Okay, I'm going to put the cam towers on now, I think. So yeah, we'll do that. So the excuse me. So I got the cam towers on. They're not torqued down yet. I've got to look up all the torque readings for doing that. I've also got to work out whether I need to put the cam in first to make sure it's all straight before I torque them down. Might be a good idea. I might do that anyway, even if I pull it out again. At least I know that the cam will be in and it'll turn freely before I torque them down, and then I'll check it again when I actually torque the head down. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm not going to do it tonight because I've had enough and it's time to go inside. I did drop a cam. I dropped a valve spring collet on the ground. Felt it hit my boot, and it's the last that I saw of it. So it's been swallowed up by my shed. It was lucky I had some spares. I'll see you again tomorrow night, guys. Okay, last look at the inside of the engine before I put the head on. Here she goes. Cam. Cam's in. Obviously the cam followers aren't in, but I've got all the head bolts laid out and ready to go. I've got to start early in the morning, so I'm calling it a night now. I'm going to come out fresh tomorrow night and we're going to bolt the head onto the motor. I've got to put the dowels in the block first, and then let systems go. And then it's the, and I'll put all the cam followers and the timing chain and all that in after that. Till then, I'll see ya. Okay, the head's on and torqued down. Next will be the timing gear. Because I'm not going to do that tonight because it's bedtime and it's also Thursday night, which means it's the last night of the week that I work on my motor before the weekend. Next up will be some 240Z stuff. I might edit this video and put it out as a separate video, I'm not sure yet. If you don't hear that message, that means I probably have or haven't, I don't know. Yeah, so timing gear next week, which means I've got to order a water pump and oil pump very soon. I might order a water pump over the internet tonight before I go to bed. Then it's, once I can do that, I've got to clean up the timing chain cover. As you can see, it's quite grot. Once I've done that, then I can bolt it on and put the sump on, and then it's ready to go in the car whenever I get around to it. That may not be straight away. It's probably going to wait till after All Japan Day Classic, and then I'll bolt it in. Just in case I decide to edit this video and put it out before Sunday as a separate video from the 240Z. If you could subscribe and all that sort of stuff, that'd be great. And I'll catch you next week.
For no rusty piece of shit. Got every intention of making it sick.